Happy Monday, everybody. I thought today was gonna be a real bad week for training because the lady visit, I thought I was supposed to be getting it literally today, but I ended up getting it a few days early. So that's fun. So that's kind of, you know, obviously it's just what happened with last week, but we're still in the swing of it though. So that's rough. Our goal is supposed to be 4, but I think I'm just gonna shoot for at least a 5K and then just go on how I feel because it's definitely a little crampy down there, so that's fun. Check in at each mile and let's just see. I'm gonna go easy pace. I'm thinking like 15 minute probably or something because nothing crazy. Oh my God, I sweat so much my pimple patch is visible now. We had to do a whisper check-in for mile 1 and 2 because people came in and then obviously 3 were done. The first mile, I felt so good. I think that was like, I jogged so much that I just felt so good coming out the gate. 1.5 miles, I got the most excruciating stomach ache of all time. My period kicked up. My goal was probably go for the whole 3.5 in total of like actual like running. With my stomach, there's no way, because then it started to feel better and then it kicked back up and then I felt better and it's kicking back up right now. I think just for my period, like just running and shaking it all up, it's just like holy hell kind of thing in there. It's not feeling the best. I mean, I feel pretty good. Like if I didn't have my period, I think I like would have done even better, because you could see in my splits, you'll see that I'll put it up right now. The second mile is the slowest mile, which is like when my stomach really started to bother me, and I think it's very apparent. And then the third, it was feeling better towards the end, but like in the first half, it was still bothering me. But that's it, I feel pretty good. And now we're gonna go upstairs, we're gonna make dinner. I'll show you what we're having. It's the damn shells again. We're obsessed with this stupid cheese thing. It's at one point we'll get like sick of it and we won't have it probably as much, but I don't think so. But I forgot, for lunch today, I had my spicy little like pasta dish. I just call it spicy pasta. And then I had a little bit of Cheerios and some chocolate graham crackers for a snack. And I think that's it. And then we're gonna have the shells later. And also, look at my weight, 185. The period weight's falling off. As you can tell, I'm getting closer to the end of it, obviously, which is nice because those 188 sucked. All right, let's head upstairs. I'm gonna go shower and we'll have dinner. I'll see you then. And then we get to reward ourselves with I can't even say it, I'm so excited. Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let's go. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It's only like the second day of the week. Like I can't believe I already get a little confused on what day it is. I'm checking in before weights. We were supposed to go down this morning, but I'm making lunch right now. And we just didn't wake up. I could not fall asleep. It took me probably an hour to fall asleep last night, which is like really bad. I think it's just like time change and then also like, you know, pressure of like, hey, I have to go to sleep kind of thing. I think that's what was happening last night, hence why I didn't get up. We're gonna go down later in the afternoon. But the reason I'm checking in is because this is my weight today. So I'm gonna give myself a little check mark for last week, even though I was 188 on Sunday. I still think I was probably actually 186, like minus period and all that. So, oh my God. What the hell is that? I'm putting it back up. What is that? Like, that is crazy. 184. I don't even know when I've seen that number last. Like, genuinely, this is the lowest weight I've been in my whole life, like since being a teenager, which is crazy. I honestly don't know. And I feel like any weight before being a teenager doesn't count as like my lowest weight ever because I was a child and like, you know, you gotta be a certain weight when you're a child. But like 184, that is crazy. That is crazy. I'm 44 pounds away from being the goal weight I want to be. Is that not absurd? Like, that is crazy. And the reason I want to come in is because I don't want to forget this thought. I genuinely think it is walking 10K steps. Maybe I'm wrong, but every single day since the 3rd of March, since like I decided to start doing this, I have walked 10,000 steps every day, except for the Tuesday, because I was like, oh, I don't really know if I'll do it. I'm like, maybe kind of thinking about it. And then I just, the next day I ended up doing it, and then the following day, and then I just kept going. And technically, I'm not even, like, even though it was Tuesday that I didn't do it, I'm
counting it as I did do it, because then on the one Saturday I walked 20,000 steps. So I think that, you know, you just move that 10,000 over there. But like I have to attribute it to that, because that is the biggest change I've made. I also have been snacking a lot less. Like I showed those Nature Bakery brownies and fig bars, and I love those. They're a little high in calories for like a snack, but like I have stopped buying them, so I don't have them to eat, right? And I think because I don't have a lot of snacks to eat, I just don't have a snack. So I think like I haven't had also snacks. So I think between snacking, but I also feel like these 10,000 steps have been helpful, I think, because I'm doing like, I'm making sure I'm getting up and walking every day. And I know I'm not, but because I have this watch, I'm like very constant. And now I'm like, I don't want to break my streak. As for lunch, this is what I'm having. This is just penny noodles with sauce. And then I put all my normal spices, garlic, onion, paprika, black pepper, I think, and a little milk in there to like help liquid it. It is very dry. It is like the sauce is stuck to it. People probably would not like this. I like it. I don't like very saucy pasta. And then if you can see all the red, it is Korean chili flakes. That's what I put on it. And that gives it this like amazing heat to it. Also chili powder. I go heavier on those two just to give it like a, you know, real kick to ya. This is my favorite meal, probably. One of my favorite meals. Besides that stupid little meat thing that I make and I put in the tortilla, and I'm like, I love that too. This is my favorite way to eat pasta. It's like, it's great. And it's like spicy, but it's not spicy to the point where I'm like, oh my God, I have like that burning in your stomach when you eat spicy food. I don't really get that in general with any spicy food, but yeah, I just want to check in and say the weight and all that before I forgot. Oh, yesterday I did have the stuffed shells and I had graham crackers. Graham crackers have been my new favorite snack because I tried to make ice cream in the Ninja Creamy, but I used peanut butter powder. Remember the peanut butter powder I bought? I didn't like it. It just tasted weird. I don't know. So I made it with regular peanut butter. I wanted to like it because it had a little bit more protein and all that, but it was just, something was off. And I was like, if it can't be saved by putting it in ice cream form, I don't know if it'll be saved at all. I still have it. So if you're like, hey, do it, like fix this to make it better, let me know. I'd be more happy to try. But I had to make my peanut butter ice cream yesterday. So it's in the freezer, so I didn't have it last night. So I had graham crackers. I've been having chocolate graham crackers. I used to do this was like one of my favorite snacks in the past too, but I've been having a snack. It's chocolate graham crackers when I want a little chocolate, because there's no other chocolate we have to have. So I've been selling for chocolate graham crackers. But tonight we'll have hopefully my peanut butter ice cream. Hopefully it's good. And I'll show you that when we have it, but that's later. I'll see you first for poll day. See you then. We had our dinner, which we originally wanted to do that deconstructed baked potato I talked about last week. Somehow, every time we plan to do it, it never works out. I mostly think that's simply because I always put it on a day that we think we're gonna have like an early day and then we don't. For dessert, Ninja Creamy peanut butter ice cream. I do 1 cup of milk, 3/4 cup yogurt, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. I tried this time because someone said it could thicken it up. 3 tablespoons of peanut butter, 6 tablespoons of sugar, and a little splash of vanilla extract in there. And that's what I did. I just put some chocolate syrup on the top just because I cannot eat straight peanut butter ice cream. I might as well just eat a scoop of peanut butter. So doing chocolate syrup today to try. I also have like Teddy Graham bits I want to try to put in sometime this week. It's definitely still soft, so I'm gonna go and eat it before it melts, but I just wanted to share what I had for tonight for dessert. I'll see you tomorrow for lunch, and we're finally back to running. It's Thursday. Wednesday! This is the second time I did this part, and I said Thursday again. It's Wednesday, and I had the same exact thing I had yesterday for lunch, the little pasta dish, and I had the same exact snack, also graham crackers. I didn't film because I'm like, I already ate it. You saw it yesterday, you saw it the day before, and you're gonna see it tomorrow, and you're gonna see it on Friday, and you might even see it on Saturday because I think I have 6 of them. I was like, I'm not gonna bore y'all with the details showing it again. If today was Thursday, I'd be doing push day, and I'm happy that it's actually Wednesday because that means we're running.
Yesterday, so bad. I did not really want to do weights. I wanted to run. I was like, isn't it Wednesday? Should I just run? No. I had to do the weights yesterday. So I'm happy to run today, basically. We're gonna do the same exact intervals I've been doing for the last few weeks just because it's something simple. I just wanna keep it simple till it is time for the 5K training plan. If you don't know, we do 30-second run, 1 minute walk. Then we're gonna do it the same way again on an incline now. And then I'm gonna do it again, no incline. I think the difference though is I'm gonna try to go a little faster if I feel good, because last week was like pre-period week. This is like post, which is also kind of bad for me too. I like, you know, there's just like one good week out of the whole month that like, I feel like, oh, they gave her an apple. So that's the plan. I already have my inhaler because it was very hot in the gym. Like to the point where yesterday I was like, I haven't sweat doing weights in a long time. Was it because I was pushing heavier weights? Maybe. I can't confirm or deny that, but it was hot in there. They refused to put the air on. They leave it on like 68 heat or something. I feel like a little bit more confident going to this run compared to doing it last week. First off, because like I said, I'm gonna try to go faster, but number two, because I feel like it was like maybe affected with the lady visit coming, but I still am definitely affected by the lady visit. You can't see it because these damn e.l.f. pimple patches are really, really good. This isn't even an ad, but I would promote them because you can't even really see that I have it on, but I'm still getting hormonal acne. That's how I knew I was getting it, because I got one here, then I got one here, and now I got one up here. I got a hormonal kind of period this week. It depends. Every week's a little different, but that's what I have for now. So we're just gonna lock in, get the runs done. I'll try to check in throughout each circuit. Someone may come down. Hopefully not. I mean, I hope so though, because like I said, I hate that nobody's down there in the sense that like I feel like everybody gave up on their goals. Oh! Let's get the run done, and we're gonna come up here and we're having grilled cheese and french fries tonight. First circuit done. We're in between. We have a walking break right now, but I'm pausing my walking break. I'm gonna take my inhaler just because I do feel like my lungs are a little bit like scratchy on fire. I'll see you after the second circuit. We're gonna do incline. She's been also doing them with me over here. She's not running, but she's doing fast walking. Second circuit done. I did 3 incline. I think last time I did 2, so 3 felt pretty good, but definitely gave a little bit more of a challenge. Now we're going back to 30-second run, 1 minute walk. All right, let's get that done. Oh, I have headphone indent on my head. Oh my God. Oh my God, you can like see the sweat. I am exhausted. I really like was pushing myself. Also, she did it. Well, at her own speeds, obviously. She wasn't running because of the prolapse yet. But I mean, I'm pretty impressed. I'm not gonna lie, I did think you might bail out at one point.
Even if you stop it, you can still see that.
Yeah. Trying to this Fitbit thing because I'm in a email war with this one person being like, no, you cannot see the pace on it. Like, just open the exercise app and no, you can't. You cannot see it. So I was trying to get a video to be like, hello, can you guys like, so I can show you, like, I'm not crazy here. But, and you can validate I'm not crazy, right? You didn't see it. You didn't see no pace on it?
No, but I also...
She can't see, she has her contacts in.
But I didn't see it just now.
I feel pretty good. I'll put my time, pace, and everything up on the screen. I'm exhausted, I'm tired. I finished like all my water. I probably should have brought more water. I think the inhaler definitely helped again. All right, let's head upstairs, freshen up, and eat some dinner. I'm starving, like my stomach's actually gonna start to growl in a second. Here is tonight's dinner, grilled cheese. I did put the meat on it. You can kind of see, I did a little less, like I did a cup, but I scooped some out and I ate it on the side. And the fries look like a lot, but they're really not a lot. They're kind of cut very thin and just stacked really well. I mean, looks delicious, looks splendid. It is Friday now. Yesterday, we did not go down because she went in early and stayed late at her job. So we said, call it a wash. It's fine. You're not gonna get me to run down there and do weights because that is not my favorite thing to do.
Really? I thought you liked weights.
I like the running more now, I think. I don't know. I don't mind the weights, but it's not my favorite.
But you need the weights for running.
I know, I need the weights for running, so that's why I forced myself to go down, which today, since it's Friday, it's actually technically long run day, but we're gonna move it because she did come home early today. So what we're gonna try and do, I'm gonna try to do my shorter run
So we're gonna do a 5K, and then maybe I'm gonna do weights after, otherwise I'm gonna do weights on the weekend. If I can get this done by 3:30, the 5K, then I'm gonna do the weights, because then I should be able to get them done by 4:30 and we can come up and be done. Also, I don't feel mentally like I'm in a space to run 5 miles. It's a little bit of that. Maybe I will feel good. Maybe I'll go to the 3 and I'll be like, I feel good, so I'll keep going and I'll push for it, but we'll play by ear. We're at least covering 3 miles in distance today, and then maybe we'll do weights. I have my bag with me and my other shoes.
Do tomorrow you have to do weights and 5 miles.
No, just 5 miles.
Where's weights going?
So, okay.
That wasn't the deal we made. We made the deal the weights were going today.
All right, then I'm gonna do the weights in the 3 mile run today, and then tomorrow we have to do that, and tomorrow I also have to then do legs.
What? Where did legs come from?
When did I do legs?
I don't know. When did you not do legs? How did you not do legs?
Because I never do them. I do them on Saturdays. Well, I'm supposed to do them. I haven't done legs in weeks.
So you're gonna run 5 miles tomorrow and do legs.
She was supposed to do 3 originally. I don't know. Legs can be the number one thing that we're scrapping. Because guess what? We're going back to stores tomorrow, of course. Oh, holy hell. It's never a weekend that we're not at stores. But it's
You
okay.
buy it, you gotta return it.
Yeah. But it's okay because I gotta get those 10,000 steps, and I'm still chatting still to this day with Fitbit, being like, I can't see my face. And I'm like, I send them a video and everything. They go, it's right there. I go, where? I go, send a screenshot. They go, right there. I go, that's my heart rate. I'll see you guys though on the treadmill.
I'm changing my time to getting this done to 3:45 just because it took us longer to get down here. All right, let's warm up. A little under 15 minutes first mile. It is ungodly hot in here today. No clue why. They still have it on 68 heat, so not really sure, but it's gonna make it hard to try to keep pace. Like it feels like I'm running outside in stale heat, and the fan on the treadmill does nothing. Second mile done, just barely under 30 minutes. It is like devastatingly hot today. All I know is only one more mile and we're done.
Good gosh. I'm so exhausted. It was so hard to do. It was so hot. I think it was because the sun was beating on me. I don't know, but I'm sweating, I'm dripping. Here's everything I did. I'm gonna change my shoes and I'm gonna do my push day, just so we have one last thing to do tomorrow. I sweat so much of the concealer I put over here on this pimple came off. All right, I'm gonna lock in, get this done. We go upstairs. Also, I did pretty much almost do it. I think it was like a little past 3:45, so not bad. I think I could have probably actually got 3:45 if it wasn't so damn hot. All right, I'll see you after I'm done. Okay, we're back upstairs. I showered and everything, finished my push day. Feel pretty good. I think I also forgot to mention earlier, lunch. I ended up having the same pasta. I only had a cup left, and then I ended up adding onto it bagels that I made yesterday. I turned them into garlic bread with it just to feel like I was eating more than I was. And for dinner tonight, we were supposed to have pizza and fries, and I forgot to take the pizza out from the freezer. So that's the issue here. I'm sorry, I keep looking at my own pimple. I want to put like a virtual pimple patch over it. Maybe I will. We'll see. If it really annoys me when I'm editing, there already have been a virtual pimple patch on it. So we changed our mind and we went with something quick and simple. We're doing rice and beans. Also, since I did not come on to talk about my lunch, I don't think I mentioned my weight. Today's weight, 184.3. We are going to hit that 184. We're locking it in for this week. That is just... This is crazy. Like, I don't understand how this is happening, but it is. So, all right, we'll keep going with it. But that's it for now. I will see you later for dessert. We're having peanut butter ice cream again, but for right now, it's dinner. Oh, wait, rice and beans. With the rice and beans, I usually have chicken tenders with it. We don't have any more chicken tenders, so I just made a little cup of my meat on the side because I was like, I haven't had much protein today, so that's what I did. All right, now I'll see you. Happy Saturday, everybody. Do I look like someone who's going to go to the gym? Maybe, but I'm not. I'm not going. I really just was like, I don't want to get up and do this right now
because we're going to the stores again. Like, I can't believe this 3 weekends in a row we're going to the store. We get a new car and we're like crazy women over here, like going out all the time now. This is our version of going out. This is my sweatshirt that I got last weekend that I mentioned. It's got holes everywhere all over it. I guess that's what I get for it being $14 from Marshall's, but it's still very soft and comfortable on the inside. But I was like, I don't want to go run 5 miles and then have to go walk around stores. And not just stores, we're going to like a mall. And like, based on where all the stores are spread out in the mall, we're covering every inch of that mall. Guess what? We're going for 20,000 steps today. Tomorrow's plan, if I wake up and I feel good, I'm gonna try to go down and do the 5 miles. But for right now, we're gonna double today's steps and go for 20,000. I will say we're only at 2,000. Yeah, 2,500, and it's almost 1. So it's not looking great, but the malls where we're gonna really make up a lot of time and just walk it. I'm probably gonna pace around a little bit right now while she finishes getting ready, because all I have to do is put my shoes on, but that's the plan. Oh, for breakfast today, we had something a little bit different, kind of. So the canned potatoes that we used to get, we're like, how can we make things cheaper and just also better? So we diced up, we used russet potatoes, right? Mm-hmm. Russet potatoes. She diced them up last night. I always soak them in water with lemon juice because it gets rid of that like earthy dirt flavor in potatoes. That's my least favorite thing about like actual fresh potatoes. And this is the only way that I eat them, and I'm like, doesn't taste like it. So if you are somebody like that too, who has that issue, because apparently it's just me, she don't really care about that. I
don't like it, but I don't notice it.
I notice it all the time. So with that being said, soak them in a little bit of lemon juice and it will go away. Made those, prepped them last night, and then with that, I just like seasoned them up with my typical seasons: onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, chili powder. That's a black pepper. If I'm saying I'm seasoning something, just assume it's that. That's all I'm gonna use. And put them in the air fryer last night to cook, and then today I finished them off again in the air fryer. So I had that with my little meat quesadilla thing. I had a cup and a half, a little extra, since we are going out and probably not gonna have lunch today. And then I had the bagel that I made a few days ago, and I'm bringing chocolate graham crackers with me as a snack. And then tonight we were doing the tofu cheese pasta that we have always done. She pre-made that while we were having breakfast, so we can come home and just like eat that. I'll give a check-in. I guess I'll see you once I hit 10,000 steps, when we're halfway, because we're not even like 1/4 of the way yet. Oh God, I gotta go start pacing. All right, see you at 10,000. There it is, 10,000 done. We're leaving the mall. On to the next stop. Oh, okay, we're back home now. I am at 15,000 steps. I felt like I probably could have gotten more while we were out. But the issue is, a lot of the stores that we were going into, we were like they were like iffy. Like, we didn't end up trying clothes on. Like last week I went to try clothes on, so I was able to like pace around a lot more. A lot of these stores, like, they were like little shops, so we were trying to find something for our car because we still don't have like a little like figurine to put in our car, and we don't really know a name. Like, now we're also thinking about like Valkyrie from Marvel movies, so like we're torn now. So whoever comes first, and honestly, it's looking like neither. So we're struggling with that still. There's that. I thought I was gonna be able to get more. It was not as much. We did like basically, since the mall is 2 levels, we lapped the bottom, lapped the top. And also, like, there's not a lot of stairs options in malls. Like, it's all escalators, which I guess is good because, let me tell you, some people walk so, like, I get it's like leisurely and like, you know, you're just like shopping or whatever, but like, there's like going for a stroll, and then there's just not picking up the pace. Like, well, here's the thing, you can stroll, but similar with cars, stay to the right side or pick the left side or something. Don't line that family up in a row so we can't get past you. Horrible, horrible. And then it was so hot in the mall too, which was making it hard for me just like to even like just want to like just kind of like walk in place. It was so hot to the point where like I was in the Old Navy dressing room. But yes, we did go to Old Navy, but we didn't buy anything. I thought about it. I just had to take my like sweatshirt off just to be in the dressing room for a few minutes. It was so hot in there. I have my sweatpants on, and they are hot today. 15,000. We're gonna heat up the pasta that we made before we left for dinner, and I'm just gonna pace around the apartment for 5,000 steps. So I'll see you at dinner, and then I'll see you to tell you I did 20,000 steps, because it's still very much possible. It's 7:39. I definitely can get another, but 5,000, yeah, I've done it in shorter time. It should only take me 5 minutes. Wait, no, not 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Well,
5,000 steps?
No, I'm lying.
Yeah, you are.
No, it takes me like a minute to do 100 steps, so.
Who's telling you this, Mama?
Me. Oh, and Fitbit, there ain't no way I'm gonna see this pace on there, because they just said, those stats you see at the end, that's your pace. I don't know. I don't know. My legs are also already hurting, so I'm worried about tomorrow's 5-mile run. I'm worried. If I wake up really bad, I might just say, it's okay. It's not. I'll see you at dinner. Checking in, y'all. Done. 20,000 steps. I'm exhausted. My legs hurt. I have no clue how I'm gonna run 5 miles tomorrow because they hurt. My legs are so tired from all this walking. Yeah, my sister's really staring me down here. According to the Fitbit, like I'm gonna in my mind be like, yeah, that's 100% right. But they're saying like I burned like over 3,000 calories today, which is probably the most I've burned. That's it for today. Done. I will see you tomorrow either to show you my food or to run on the treadmill. We'll see how my legs wake up. Happy Sunday morning / afternoon. It's noon already. Well, it will be in a few minutes, but we're not going to the gym. I'm not going. My legs are tired. Her hips hurt. I'm exhausted. Not happening. We're having breakfast now. I'm only at 300 today. I will get my 10,000 today because we are going to play Fortnite after breakfast, and I'm going to do what I did last weekend. For every 1 kill I get, I got to do 100 steps. So we'll do that again, which can be bad because sometimes, I can get 10 kills and that's 1,000 steps, but I'm going to show you my breakfast. I just want to say, be open-minded about this one because it looks crazy. I know it looks crazy because I even played it and I said, what? Let me show you. There it is. It's the meat. It's the meat. The meat looks crazy. There's my bagel. Here's my potatoes. They also look so abundant because I think they're just chopped really small. They're not that much potato. And the meat, like, why does it look like that? I don't know. Look, you can see me up there scratching my head in the spoon. No, but, like, I don't know. I had this yesterday. I thought it fit, but I'm just going to take the spoon and just scoop some out, and then I'll, like, close it up in case.
You said you were going to eat whatever you did on the side.
No, I thought that was grilled cheese. I don't know, but this is it today. Fortnite, and we're getting our steps in via Fortnite. All done playing Fortnite now. I did about 8,000 steps in total. Even the games where I got 0 kills, I said, hold up, you gotta do something. So instant walk it until it loads in the game. But it's dinner time. I didn't have lunch. I didn't have a snack. Nothing. And I fought off really hard to not do that. I think I was also very distracted with the walking, so that helped. But it was a challenge. But I knew I was gonna have a very big dinner because I also had a very big breakfast lunch. Here's what I'm having. It's bear with me again. It's weird. Oh, flash coming on for this. Okay, meat quesadilla. It absolutely looks insane. It is 2 cups of meat this time, and it's just, yeah, it's still bellowing out. I thought it would be better because it's only half a cup more than earlier. And these are the mashed potatoes I had from the beginning of the week. I have them left over still, so this is tonight's dinner.
For real?
All right, let's recap this past week. We only ended up missing 1 workout this week, which was my long run. And yes, technically we missed legs, but like I said, for some reason in my head, it just feels optional. And I know it shouldn't be, but it does feel optional to me, which obviously is an improvement from last week. We even did our 20,000 steps again this weekend. And we did do 10,000 steps every single day this week. And funny enough, I was just curious, like how much mileage did I end up actually doing with like all the steps included? And I walked almost 38 miles this week. My plan was to do like 15 miles and just like strictly running. So we ended up doubling that. And with that being said, I will not be doing 20,000 steps next Saturday. This is not gonna become a fun little, Saturday tradition, 20,000. No, because my legs are so tired after I do that. So it's not gonna happen. So I will be making sure for next week that I do every single thing in my power to make sure that I get up and I do my long run, because I'm not replacing it with 20,000 steps. Nope, I'd rather run on a treadmill for a long period of time than do those 20,000 steps again. I can't do them again. As for our weight goal this week, obviously we're trying to hit 184, and we ended the week with 185.2, but I'm still gonna give myself a pass on this strictly because I held 184 pretty much every other single day this week except for Sunday. And also, fun fact, I'm from the future, so I know what I weigh on Monday. Let's just say it's not 185. And with that tease, all I'm gonna say is make sure you come back on Monday because I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys of how much I ended up weighing. But that is it for this week. I do hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next week. Till then, roll the outro.